Hi everyone, we're on Module 4 Fractions, Level F of VMath. This is Lesson 4. Turn to page 21 in your packets to follow along and take notes. All right, let's do these together. This lesson is adding fractions with unlike denominators, part 2. All right, so we have 1/12 plus 2/3. Well, again, if you remember from last lesson, if you know that 3 goes into 12, let's just keep 1/12. And then we're going to make 2/3 into 12ths because then we only have to change one fraction. 3 times 4 is 12, so then you do times 4 on top. 2 times 4 is 8, so then you have 8/12. 1/12 plus 8/12 equals 9, and the denominator stays the same, 9/12. But then we can simplify. 3 goes into both 9 and 12, so 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 3/4 is your final answer. Here we have 7/9 plus 1/3. Well, we know 3 goes into 9. So again, let's keep 7/9 and we'll just change 1/3 to 9ths. 3 times 3 is 9. So then you do 1 times 3 is 3. So 3/9. 7 plus 3 is 10. You keep the denominator. Well, 9 goes into 10 one whole time, and then you have remainder of 1. So 1/9. 1 and 1/9 is your answer for that one. All right. Here we have 2 and 1/12, and then 3 and 2/3. Well, let's look at that. We know that thirds go into 12s, or 3 goes into 12. So let's keep 2 and 1/12. And then we're going to change thirds, 2/3 to 9ths. So, or excuse me, 12ths. So we're just going to change this to 12ths. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. So then you have 8/12. So then we're going to add the whole numbers. We get 2 plus 3 is 5, and then 1/12 plus 8/12 is 9/12. So we're going to keep that 5, but we know 9/12 can be simplified. Divide top and bottom by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 5 and 3/4 is your final answer. Number 4, we got a lot going on with this one too. We got 2 and 7/9 and 1 and 1/3. Well, again, we know 3 goes into 9, so we're going to keep 2 and 7/9, and then we're going to change 1/3 into 9ths. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so, oops, that's a messy 3. All right, so then we have 7/9 plus 3/9. We know that's 10/9, and then we have 2 plus 1 is 3. Well, 10/9 is an improper fraction. We're going to keep this whole number here, so 3. And from above when we did it, 10/9, remember if we do 10 divided by 9, we get 1 whole. 1 times 9 is 9. We get a remainder of 1. So 1 remainder of 1, so 1 remainder of 1/9. But now we can combine these whole numbers. 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 1/9. This says, George bought 1.5 pounds of walnuts and 1 3/4 pounds of pecans. How many pounds of nuts did he buy in all? So walnuts was 1.5, and then 1 3/4, which equals, 1.5 is the same as 1 2/4, and then pecans is 1 3/4. So 1/2 plus 1/4 equals, we can see that it is 2 wholes and 1 2 3 4 5/4. Okay, but remember that 5/4 we have to simplify. So 5 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. We get a remainder of 1. So that means we would need to add 2 and 5/4. We would add 1 whole to that. So that is 1 2 3 wholes, and then that was my bad. Erase that. It's one whole, sorry, it should have been just 2 wholes. And then we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 fours equals 1 whole. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that's our whole number. And then we just have the remainder of 1/4 left over. So he bought 3 1/4 pounds. This is a 1 of nuts and all. Okay. So we had the 2 wholes, and then we had to change 5 fours over here to 1 1/4, and then we added that to the 2 to get 3 1/4. All right, this says find each sum, simplify if possible. So here we have 1 1/10 plus 2 1/2. So I'm going to keep this as 1 1/10 because I know that 2 goes into 10. So 1/2 equals how many tenths? 2 times 5, and then I do 1 times 5 is 5. So this would be 5 tenths. So then I'm going to add 1/10 plus 5 tenths is 6 tenths. 1 plus 2 is 3. Well, I can simplify that 6 and 10. So the whole number is going to stay as 3. I can divide top and bottom by 2 to get 3/5. So 3 3/5 is the final answer for that one. And then number 6, we have 3 2/3, 2 3/4. Well, we need to change that. But if we remember, when you start getting good at doing multiples, you'll know that the least common denominator is going to be 12ths. Because 3 and 4 both go into 12, and that's the lowest that you can do. So 2/3 equals how many 12ths? Let's figure this out. 3 times 4, 2 times 4. So this would be 8 12ths. And then we need to change 3/4 into 12ths. So 4 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9. So then we have 9 12ths. All right, so we have 8 12ths plus 9 12ths is 17 12ths. And then 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, we got to change this 17 12ths to a mixed number. So 17 divided by 12 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. So then we get 1 remainder 5. So that means that this whole number, we have 5 from right here. And then up here we have 1 with a remainder of 5 out of 12. Because if it is 17 12ths, the denominator stays the same. So then we now need to add these. We have 2 whole numbers, so 5 plus 1 is 6, and then we have 5 12ths. Okay, so here we have, we're going to add mixed numbers with unlike denominators. We have 2 5/6 plus 3 1/3. The lowest common denominator is 6. So find the least common denominator for the fractions. Then write equivalent fractions using the lowest common denominator. Okay, so we know that it's 6, so that one just got to stay the same, and this one changed to 6. Then you add the fractions, and then you add the whole numbers. So 5 6 plus 2 6 is 7 6. Then you add the whole numbers. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then it says you need to write the answer as a mixed number in simplest form. So that 7 6 becomes 1 1/6. So you can't leave it as 5 7 6. You have to change it as 5 plus 1 1/6 to get 6 1/6. All right, there's a lot going on in those problems, so rewatch this video if you need help, and you're going to complete page 23 on your own. Make sure you have watched the whole video. Good luck.